Ay, cabrón. No manches. ¿Qué era eso? No.
A man was shopping when he suddenly became very scared. He looked terrified, his body shook, and he stumbled backward. At first, it seemed like he was having a mental breakdown, maybe because of a bad memory or anxiety. But then, something strange happened. An object fell off a shelf, and a ghostly figure appeared in the glass reflection. It was like something evil was in the room. The store's camera recorded the whole thing, and the video is really creepy. You can hear the man screaming and the sound of breaking glass. Witnesses say even scarier things happened after that. Some saw the ghostly figure hiding in the shadows, and others had strange experiences in the days that followed. What made the man act so strangely? Was it something paranormal, like a bad spirit in the store? Or is there a more normal explanation, like a dark secret someone is hiding? Watch the video and decide for yourself, if you're brave enough. A couple was sleeping peacefully in their bed, dreaming, when something horrifying happened.
What the
An invisible force suddenly pulled the man's foot, yanking him towards the edge of the bed. The couple was overwhelmed with fear, trapped in a nightmare. The man screamed, his voice piercing the darkness, and his wife joined in, their cries echoing together in terror. Then, a chilling laughter started, surrounding them like a vice. What was behind this sinister attack? Was it a malevolent spirit or a dark entity that had been waiting to strike? Or was it something even more evil, beyond understanding? The couple's minds raced with questions, but one thing was certain: their lives would never be the same again. A young man was watching TV when he heard strange noises outside. It sounded like a child was playing, but he was alone in the house and had no kids. He felt scared and curious, so he grabbed his camera to see what was happening. What he saw was unbelievable. The video shows feet that seem to belong to a girl, but when he gets closer, they disappear. The young man was shocked and confused. He couldn't understand what he was seeing. He played the video back several times, but the result was always the same. The feet vanished into thin air. He was both fascinated and terrified by what he was seeing. We don't know where this video came from, but it's very scary. The way it was filmed makes us think it might be from a famous ghost hunter, but we're not sure. The footage is shaky and shrouded in darkness, adding to the eerie atmosphere. One thing is certain: this video will give you goosebumps. It's a chilling reminder that there are things in this world that we can't explain, and that sometimes the most terrifying things are the ones that we can't see. As the man played the piano at home one night, a sense of dread filled the room.
Hallo?
The temperature dropped, and a strange presence appeared. At first, nothing was visible, but then strange things started happening. The piano keys moved on their own, playing a scary melody that made his spine tingle. The man was so frightened that he couldn't move or speak. He was frozen in terror, unable to do anything but watch as the piano played itself. The music was haunting and eerie, filling the room with an unsettling atmosphere. It was as if something was trying to communicate with him, but he didn't know what or why. The man's heart raced with fear, and his mind raced with questions. What was happening? Why was this happening to him? And how could he make it stop? This terrifying experience shows us that things we can't see can be the most frightening. That night, the man realized that we are never truly alone, and that some entities that exist with us might not be from this world. He was left shaken and disturbed, wondering if he would ever be able to feel safe in his own home again. A couple is very scared because their home is haunted by a bad entity. They go to many mediums for help, but they are told that the entity might be a demon, which makes them even more afraid. In a scary video, the woman gets out of bed slowly, looking confused and lost. She walks to a big mirror in the next room, as if drawn to it. What's really creepy is that a chair starts moving on its own after she walks by, like something evil is making it move. The woman stares at the mirror, which some people think is a doorway to the spirit world. Is she being controlled by a demon, or is she just sleepwalking? The truth is still unknown. But it's clear that this family is facing a terrifying horror. A man opened an internet cafe in the Philippines. Strange things happened at night when the cafe was closed. The man and his girlfriend felt like someone was watching them when they stayed late to work. One night, the girlfriend went to the cafe to work. Something strange happened that surprised her. As she sat down, a headset moved by itself, making her jump. She tried to stay calm and left the room. But when she came back, the red chair and keyboard were moving on their own. She tried to fix them and keep working, but the headset flew off the desk. That's when she knew she had to leave. Fast. She quickly gathered her things and ran out of the cafe, not looking back. She didn't stop until she was safely in her car, driving away from the eerie place. She couldn't shake the feeling that something was following her, watching her. She didn't go back to the cafe for a long time, afraid of what might happen next. Is the cafe haunted, or is someone playing a trick? One thing is sure, this place is scary at night, and you wouldn't want to be there alone. The internet cafe was once a cozy spot, but now it's a place of fear and uncertainty. Will anyone dare to enter its doors again? Brandon Costa woke up to a strange noise outside his room. He quickly grabbed his phone and started recording, but what he recorded left him very disturbed. A few days earlier, Brandon had played with a Ouija board. Now he believed that the strange things happening were supernatural.
Ay, cabrón. No manches. ¿Qué era eso? No. Ay, no manches.
While recording, a face appeared in the doorway, looked at him, and then disappeared. But the scariest part happened next. The bedroom door closed by itself. People watching were shocked, but not totally surprised. Brandon had used the Ouija board in a reckless way. Still, what he went through was very terrifying. The recording will give you chills. Watch if you dare, but be warned. You might regret it. He had unleashed a malevolent force, and now it was haunting him. The face in the doorway seemed to be watching him, waiting for its next move. Brandon knew he had to get rid of the Ouija board, but it was too late. The damage was done. The video spread like wildfire online, with many viewers claiming to see strange shadows and movements in the background. Some even reported experiencing strange occurrences after watching the video. Brandon's reckless use of the Ouija board had unleashed a horror beyond his wildest imagination. He was left to wonder, would he ever be able to escape the wrath of the malevolent force he had awakened? The shadows hide a darkness that waits to attack, and when it does, you can't escape the fear that follows. The supernatural events were a serious warning that some fears are real and must be faced, and some terrors are too strong to be controlled.